Renegade Immortal Episode 154. In the previous episode, Wang Lin witnessed the fierce competition among the demon generals. As the rules were revealed, the number of times each general and their helper could ring the demon drum would determine their standing. Demon General Yu Sen went first, summoning all his demonic spiritual energy and unleashing a terrifying spell to strike the drum, managing to ring it 4 times despite the immense backlash. Following him, the legendary Mo Fei stepped forward, known for his mysterious cultivation and powerful great rotating disc spell. Calm and confident, Mo Fei struck the drum with perfect rhythm, each blow echoing like thunder, and effortlessly rang it 6 times, astonishing the crowd and earning widespread admiration. At the end of the previous episode, Mo Fei launched his 7th strike, leaving everyone holding their breath, eager to see the limits of his power. What will happen next? Stay tuned. And the story continues. This 7th sound was very different from the first 6. Unlike the earlier, rhythmic beats, this one carried a dense, almost tangible killing intent. Mo Fei, who had always maintained a calm, composed expression, showed the first hint of alarm. Without hesitation, he immediately stepped backward, his body instinctively responding to the sinister force emitted by the drum. As he retreated, the black armor covering his body suddenly exploded into fine ashes. Dissipating into the air, Mo Fei's face paled, but he did not stop. Drawing in a deep breath, he let out a thunderous roar that reverberated across the square, and with renewed determination, he charged forward once more. This time, his hands moved in intricate seals, and streams of energy flowed from his body, forming a shimmering crystal-like mirror that orbited around him. These mirrors reflected and absorbed some of the drum's backlash, a protective shield against its overwhelming force. With precise control, Mo Fei struck the demon drum again, producing the 8th resounding tone. The moment the drum echoed, an even more violent backlash surged outward, shattering all of Mo Fei's crystal mirrors into fragments. The force slammed into him, pushing him backward more than 1,000 feet before he could stabilize. His mask shattered completely, revealing his striking, handsome features. Wang Lin's eyes narrowed sharply. There was a glimmer of recognition, a sense of familiarity in Mo Fei's appearance. At a glance, Wang Lin realized that this man looked exactly like the black-haired figure he had seen deep within Hong Prison. Mo Fei's body trembled slightly, and he swallowed hard to keep the blood in his mouth from spilling out. After a moment of composure, he turned and walked calmly back to join the other demon generals. The crowd erupted into deafening cheers, their voices almost drowning out the sound of the drum itself. Mo Fei, number 1 among the demon generals. 8 strikes. He is the strongest below the commander-in-chiefs. He will become a vice commander-in-chief for sure. His battlefield prowess is unmatched. Many victories await Sky Demon Country thanks to him. The Heaven Commander-in-Chief, ever calm and composed, showed no sign of being impressed. But the other 7 commander-in-chiefs could not hide their admiration for Mo Fei. Whispers of amazement and discussion rippled among the vice commander-in-chiefs. The yellow vice commander-in-chief exchanged a meaningful glance with the Zan vice commander-in-chief. "Do you still not admit defeat?" he asked. The Zan vice commander-in-chief's expression was serious and contemplative. "Mo Fei is strong, exceedingly strong. I was not as capable as him at his age. If he undergoes the Dragon Lake baptism, he will surpass me in strength. Yet, compared to the one I have chosen, Mo Fei is still not enough." The yellow vice commander-in-chief felt an inexplicable chill at his colleague's words. Sensing a trace of fear beneath the praise, it left him quietly astonished. "Very well," he said, his voice tinged with curiosity. "Let's see just how many times this young man can strike the drum." From the ranks of the demon generals, a green-robed cultivator stepped forward. He carried a massive sword strapped to his back, radiating the presence of a walking weapon. As he approached the drum, he transformed into a green mist, weaving swiftly toward his target. Raising his hand, he formed a seal and struck the drum once. Then again, channeling complex energy techniques. With a palm thrust, he created another strike, and finally, swinging his great sword, he cut through the backlash and slammed the drum once more. The violent force left his face pale and strained. Yet he did not hesitate or falter. After the third hit, he wisely retreated, realizing that continuing further would risk serious injury. 3 strikes are simple enough for me, he thought. I could manage a 4th. But a 5th would endanger my life. Mo Fei's victory is already assured, it is not worth the risk. Altogether, Mo Fei and his assistant achieved a staggering total of 11 drum strikes. The crowd's excitement turned into anxious tension. To surpass this, any other demon general and their helper would need to ring the drum 6 times each. An almost impossible feat. Even Mo Lihai's expression grew pale. He looked at the massive drum and then at Wang Lin, whispering gloomily, "Brother Wang, forget it, we have lost this second round." Meanwhile, other demon generals and assistants calculated their own chances. Shi Xiao's eyes darkened as he turned to Chen Dao. "How many times can you strike it?" he asked. Chen Dao considered carefully. "If I exerted my full strength, I could probably strike it more than 10 times. But at my current power, even with enhancement pills, I could manage only 7. Not enough to surpass Mo Fei. He is formidable. Rank number 1 below the ascendant stage. Even mid-stage ascendant cultivators would find him a challenge." Among the observers, some murmured plans to secure top 10 positions. Others watched in envy, and Shi Xiao's gaze burned with lethal intent at Mo Fei, who had turned away to cultivate. Coldly snorting, the golden-armored man finally addressed Wang Lin. "You, come forward," he demanded. Calmly, Wang Lin stepped to the center of the square. "I am not you," he corrected, his voice steady and composed. "My name is Wang Lin." The golden-armored man's eyes glinted with danger. "Do you dare to bet with me?" he asked. "I do," Wang Lin replied calmly. The golden-armored man explained the wager. If Wang Lin could not strike the drum 5 times, he would take responsibility for injuring a demon general. If he succeeded, he would receive a personal recommendation to the demon emperor, ensuring a demon general position. The crowd reacted with whispers, doubting him. Many argued that defeating Ao Di previously did not guarantee he could master the demon drum, a weapon that tested every ounce of strength and control. The Zan vice commander-in-chief watched Wang Lin intently, predicting a surprise, while Wang Lin's faint, confident smile sent chills down his spine, recalling a similar moment in the past. "I do not need your recommendation to the demon emperor," Wang Lin said. The golden-armored man's contempt deepened. "Do you not dare to bet?" he challenged. Wang Lin's voice was icy, cutting through the tension like a blade. "I want one of your hands." The crowd gasped at the audacity. The golden-armored man's expression shifted, a slight smile forming. "If you can strike it 5 times, I will give you a hand. 10 times, and both hands are yours." Wang Lin stepped forward calmly. He went directly beneath the massive drum without attempting to soften the impact. Its surface was rough and veined, like the thick, ancient hide of a demon. He stretched out his right hand, feeling the tremendous energy rippling from it. More than 3,000 life seals gathered on his body, a protective cocoon against the force. Reaching into his bag of holding, he withdrew a wine jug and took a long, steady gulp, preparing himself mentally and physically. "Lord Golden Armor, watch carefully," he said with a faint smile. He formed a seal with his right hand and struck the drum. The first hit rolled like distant thunder. Immediately, he struck again, and again, producing 4 consecutive blows. Each strike fused together, forming a storm of sound and force. The entire square trembled as if a giant dragon stirred beneath it. Shards of stone and debris lifted from the ground. Thunder roared above, and the sound wave caused spectators to cough blood, with some even rendered unconscious. The commander-in-chiefs, all except the Heaven Commander-in-Chief, rose to their feet, faces frozen in disbelief. The golden-armored man's face paled as he realized that Wang Lin had not even moved an inch while delivering the strikes, defying all expectations and common logic. The yellow vice commander-in-chief shouted in shock and disbelief. This is impossible." In this episode, we saw Mo Fei push his limits and strike the demon drum 8 times, earning the awe and admiration of everyone in Sky Demon City. His power was undeniable, proving why he is considered one of the strongest demon generals below the commander-in-chiefs. We also witnessed Wang Lin's incredible confidence and skill as he stepped forward to challenge the golden armored man, striking the drum 5 times with perfect control, unleashing a storm of sound that shocked everyone present. This episode truly highlighted the determination, talent, and fearless spirit of Wang Lin and Mo Fei, showing just how extraordinary their abilities are. What happens next? Stay tuned for the next episode of Renegade Immortal. If you enjoyed this episode or found it exciting, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel to get notifications for the latest episodes following Wang Lin's journey. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.